Hey guys, in today's video I'm doing a makeup look on this look right here. It's actually the look that I wore in my July favorites video. I got a request to film it and I thought I would do it today. So I pretty much did the same exact look. I kind of switched up a little bit. I changed the lip color and changed the eyes just a smidgen. Not too much. It's the same concept, just a smidgen different. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So I don't really remember what I used for this exact look, but I know that I used 3 palettes. First one I went into is this Colourpop Yes Please palette, and I just built up these peachy shades in my crease as a transition, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna copy this look exactly how I did it in my favorites video, but it's gonna be pretty similar. I'm gonna do like the same concept but make it a little bit more glamified. I want to do more to the eyes because in that video I kind of like rushed to do my makeup, so let me zoom you in. Okay, so once I have those built up, I'm going to go into the Alamar Cosmetics Volume 1 palette. I'm going to take this shade right here and build that up in the outer V. I'm just taking this color on a Morphe M506. It's a precise little blender brush. I'm kind of just going to pack the color on the outer corner first and then blend it out. I've been doing that recently for like darker colors and been liking the way that it looks. And I am going to go back and clean up this outer edge a little bit once I finish up the eyes. I'm also going to bring this a little bit into the crease. Not like too intensely, but just a hint. I'm actually going to go back into the Colourpop Yes Please palette and go into the same peachy shades. Probably more like this one and this one. And I'm going to put that close to the brow bone to kind of help blend these edges really nicely. One thing I want to mention, if you want it to be more like natural, you don't have to build up the red so much. I just built it up a lot more today. Like in my favorites video, it was a lot more toned down and like more natural looking. So if you didn't want it to be like this intense, just don't build up the shadows as much as I did. I'm just going to take some makeup remover and clean up the outer edges. Then I'm going to go into my Sephora Pro editorial palette and I'm going to take this pinky shade right here. It's like a bright, I don't want to say neon, but it's a very cool like duochrome pink. So I'm going to apply that to the first inner part of my lid. Normally I would cut out my crease, but for this look I wanted to keep it a bit more like grungy and messy, so I didn't clean up my crease. Okay, and then once I have that built up, I'm going to go back to my Morphe M506 and just lightly blend out the outer edges of this. I also think I took a little bit of this shade right here and applied that like right here to blend over the edges. And maybe a little bit of like the hot pink next to it. Ooh, I like that. I'm taking a little bit more hot pink today because I want this look to be a bit more intense like I said, so. And then move back into the lighter shade again and just build that back up. Because once you blend, it kind of takes away some of the brightness. So it's pretty much the whole eyes done, but I'm actually going to do my foundation, concealer, and powder off camera, and then I'll come back and finish up the eyes. Okay, so I just applied the Ardell magnetic lashes in the style 001. And in my favorites video, I just applied mascara, but in today's video, it's a bit more dramatic, so I wanted to just apply a little bit more than just mascara, but I didn't want to apply like a full-on strip lash, so figured these would be a good in-between. And literally all my mascaras are like dry, so none of them are good. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up the eyes now, and for the inner corners, I'm gonna take this neon blue kind of shade. I think this looks really, really cool in your inner corners. Very vibrant. And I think the blue looks really nice with the pink. It's like a blue purple. Very pretty. I'm also applying a little bit to my brow bone. The inner corner of this look is my favorite part of the look. Like, I could use this inner corner highlight every single day. It's really pretty. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the Colourpop Yes Please palette and go into the same peachy shades and just build them down there as a transition. I'm really just gonna build these colors up pretty intensely. Kind of liking how the peach just looks just by itself on the under eye. I kind of built it up a bit darker and used this middle shade and really built up the peachiness. And I'm kind of liking how it looks just by itself without any like bring down the maroon berry kind of shade on the lower lash line. So I think when I apply some mascara and then be done, I really like the way the peach looks. So. Okay, so I'm going to the rest of my face, and I don't really remember what I used exactly, but I don't think it really matters. The eye look is like the most unique thing from that look. So, okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm for sure I use this bronzer. I really need to try more bronzers, don't I? And then for blush, I'm going to use this Tarte blush in the shade Blushing Bride. I think it'll go nice with the eyes. Okay, and then for highlighter, I use the Fenty Kilowatt Duo, but today I'm going to use this Naked Cosmetics holographic highlighter collection palette. I'm going to use this blue shade right here to kind of help match the inner corners. I think that'll look kind of cool. Maybe mix it a little bit with the yellow shade to tone it down a little bit, because I'm kind of into like the cool inner corner and like a cool highlight. I think it looks really pretty. But if you don't have this and you have a Sephora Pro or something like it, then you can just use that same shadow. You don't have to use an actual highlighter. I find that these highlighters aren't like super pigmented, so you kind of have to build them up a little bit, but once you do, the color is really pretty. It looks so weird with my cheekbones. I'm gonna kind of tone it down a little bit, so it looks straightforward. It looks kind of weird. Okay, and then for lips, I actually filmed 2 videos that day, so I did 2 different lip options, and I kind of liked the second lip option better, so I'm gonna show you both of them, or like tell you about what I used. Okay, so in that video, I used this NYX lipstick in the shade Ibiza. It's like a bright pink, and then in the center, I used this Mellow Cosmetics Candy Floss lipstick. It's a very intense bright pink. I got this in my Ipsy bag, so if you want to know what this looks like by itself, I wore it in that video. I'm not going to apply it today because it stains like a lot. And then the second lip option that I did that day that I really liked a little bit better than the one that I did before is this Stila lipstick in the shade Bacci. It's like a cool tone mauve, and I think it looked really cool with the eyes. So that's what I'm going to do today. I also really like the formula of these lipsticks. Can never say like a lipstick ever. They're very thin but really opaque. Okay, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and like it before you leave. And if you want to see more videos from me, I upload Mondays and Fridays. So if you want to see those videos, then stay tuned. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. What is that? God, I really just want to cut my baby hairs off because they are ridiculous. Until I get like a nice seamless blend. Okay, so I'm about onto the lash line now. What?